Good morning, friends. This is Lee Kersey, the Simple Georgian. This will be a VR to Delta Kilo 317. He wanted to know what our worst tongue bite was since smoking a pipe. I guess I'm going to have to say I don't know the exact date, and I can't remember the exact aromatic because I have not smoked very many of them. But I think my worst one was with an aromatic. And the reason I figured out the reason it was tongue bite from the aromatic was because it was too moist. And because of it being too moist, I was puffing too hard to keep it lit. And so it was a combination of both situations. It wasn't the tobacco. It was a blend that I have gotten from someone, and I just didn't let it sit and dry out. That was my worst tongue bite. And speaking of tongue bite, there are two types of tongue bite. You have the actual burn of the tongue bite from it being too moist. That would be the steam tongue bite. And then you have the actual chemical tongue bite. This has been mentioned through several of the channels that I've watched on from John Harden, the Matches 860, and I believe I've heard of Mutton Chop Piper mention this a couple of times as well. I don't know, Paladin Piper may have mentioned it. I'm not 100% sure on Paladin Piper mentioning it, but I do know that's the two types of tongue bite you get. The chemical tongue bite is the pH level or the mixture of the tobacco. Some people can do Burley, some people can do Virginias, and the chemical, the casings, if you will, or either the tobacco itself creates a bad pH level for that particular person for their taste. And that creates your tongue bite. So other than that, you have the heat tongue bite, which is what I had of smoking too fast, my cadence, and the tobacco being moist. So that would be the two types of tongue bite that you would have from smoking a pipe. And like I said, with me, it was in an aromatic, which was moist. So that would be the steam tongue bite. But as far as that's concerned, I guess my favorite tobaccos would be the Englishes, Balkans, things of that, non-aromatics would be my favorites. Which I have not smoked very many. The ones that I have smoked, I've really enjoyed. I'm trying to work myself in a position where I can have some time to sit and start going through my tobaccos and seeing what I can what I like and don't like. Being I have so many blends, I'm trying to get the time to do that. But just like today, it's Saturday, I had a real easy day at work yesterday, knocked off a little early. Had a short week last week, but I've got so much side work and so many things here at the house that I've let go over the years of being on the road that I've got to take care of. That's sort of priority now. So I'll get to the tobacco. I'll get to my videos on the pipes and my tobacco and stuff like that. But I don't want y'all to think I've forgotten about y'all. And also, as a reminder, I'm going to try to do a goal when I get to the 250 subscribers. I'm digging that. I'm going to try to dig that pipe out within the next week or two so I can start showing it, or the tobaccos. And then on my 500 subscribers, I'm going to give away a pipe to the US people only. Or that's my plans anyway. And a couple of blends of tobacco or whatever. So yeah, that's my VR to Delta Kilo 317. And congratulations on your 300 subscribers, and we hope you get more in the future. Thanks for watching.